Hey guys, it's Sabrina, and as you guys know, this week is college week. First off, I am a freshman at University of North Texas, and I am double majoring in psychology and political science. And I think I'm just gonna tell you guys about my experience and just kind of how it went, or things I've learned from it that might help you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy, and here it is. Okay. So first thing I want to kind of say is, for me, when I started looking at colleges and stuff, I was really dead set on going to University of Texas at Austin, which is like a really big school. A lot of you have probably heard about it, but that's where my sister goes, and my brother goes to A&M, which is another really big school in Texas. They're really, really great schools, and I was kind of focused on going to UT, and it wasn't until my newspaper teacher, who was kind of like a second mom to all of us, she was like, hey, have you ever heard about University of North Texas? And I was like, no, what's that? She's like, it's a college that I think would be really, really great for you. And obviously, me being my stubborn self, I was a little on edge because I was, as I said, like dead set on UT because that's all I thought I could really accomplish anything in. And at this point, I was actually looking for the RTVF major, which is radio, television, film. So I was just not really paying attention to it until she kept on recommending it, and I was like, fine. And I looked it up, but I didn't really look into the details or anything, and it wasn't until I talked to my mom about it and we looked into it a little bit, and she said, hey, why don't we just go take a college tour and see how it goes. And as soon as I took a college tour, it was like really eye-opening. I don't know, I went and I just realized that it's where I'm supposed to be. Like, even my parents who came with me said that they pictured me there more than anywhere else. That's where they thought I belonged. And I really do think I ended up where I'm supposed to be. So my advice for that is kind of like, make sure that you explore different options and don't kind of shut out onto one specific college. There's so many options and there's so many things out there, and even though you may feel that you have to go to this big renowned university to get like this degree that has this awesome name on it and everything, it's not always what's in your best interest. Definitely focus on exactly what you want to study and then look at all these different places and places that may benefit you. So definitely look into that and don't let yourself just stay onto one specific place because there's so many options and you just got to open your mind to them a bit. Another thing that I did, which wasn't so smart, was I procrastinated quite a lot. Personally, I'm very family oriented, and also I like to get comfortable, I guess, sometimes, and I'm not a fan of change. At least not big change. I like small changes, but really big changes scare me. I feel like I won't be able to deal with them. When I was looking into applying for colleges and what I was doing and what I had to like get ready, like my GPA, my class rank, and my classes and everything that I had, I put it off for a really, really long time. Like, it was so bad. I think I applied for UT on like the last day, the last deadline day, which is not a good idea for anyone. I just did that because I was trying to put it off, like it wouldn't exist if I didn't pay any attention to it. And that's definitely not a good idea because there's a lot that you have to get done and a lot of things, and I would stress myself out over it because my whole life I've been a procrastinator, and I ended up getting more stressed when I wouldn't pay attention to something. And it's better to have everything done and feel like you got all your information down and know what you're doing with yourself, because it is a really big deal. I mean, it's kind of a really big step in your life, so you want to make sure that you give it the amount of time that you should, that you focus on how important it is and how much it'll benefit you, instead of just leaving it till last minute, because it's stressful, guys. It's really stressful. Another important thing for me, since I said I was very family oriented, my whole life it's kind of been my mom and my sister were my best friends. Like, they were kind of always there for me. They're amazing, and they've always been there for any single thing I need to talk about. And then on top of that, these friends that I had made over the past, I want to say like 3 years, I had gotten really close to them, and I didn't know how to go on without friends. I came to UNT, and I mean, I had a couple acquaintances that were going here, but no one that I was really, really like friends with. So I didn't feel like I would have any support system or anyone to talk to. I needed someone to be there for me, and I think that's very important. I'm not saying just jump into any friendship that you see, but like, definitely be open to just getting to know people and talking to different people and just making these relationships, because it is going to be hard. Like, I'm not going to downplay it. It isn't easy, but it's a great experience if you have people there for you and people to talk to and people to just kind of bounce off ideas with, anything, just to make sure that you know that you're not alone. Last thing is kind of roommate-wise. For me, I ended up with a random roommate, and at first I was really scared for that because I was afraid that I'd end up with a psycho killer, just because that's the kind of person I am. But it was actually, I think it was really good because I wasn't gonna know anyone anyway, so it was kind of cool to start off with that experience because I already was like pushing myself into meeting new people, and since I was basically meeting my roommate on the first day of move-in. And that's basically it for me. I mean, I've had a great experience in college. I've made a lot of friends. I feel like I've gotten to know myself a lot because, like I said, I was initially interested in RTVF. That's what I was doing. That's what I had planned kind of my whole life around. That's all I thought I was going to do. And until recently, I decided to switch to what I'm doing now, and I'm double majoring in psychology and political science, which are things that are very interesting to me and things that I've always kind of understood easily, and I always want to learn more about them. So to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do with my life, and I don't know what I'm going to do in those majors, but I do know that it's something that I definitely want to learn about and want to just get more knowledge for, because I think that's the whole point of college, to kind of find who you are as a person and kind of understand that you never completely focused on who you were and you just took classes and stuff in high school, but now is the time when you can kind of just learn about yourself, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I know that much about myself. So this is something that's amazing to me, and who knows if I may pursue a career in RTBF or if I may look into political science or psychology or both. But right now I'm learning about something that I like, and I think that's really what's important. So don't forget to do that, and just trust yourself when you go to college. You know, trust your gut. You are now in charge of your life, and although it's a little scary to be kind of on your own, it's important that you know that you can make these decisions and shape your life to whoever you want to be, because that's ultimately what college is. It's giving you the freedom to become the person you want to be. So, and I hope this was beneficial and helped you guys out. I know it's not really tips or anything, it's just kind of my experience and what I think is important to look at when you go to college or when you're applying to college or anything. So make sure to let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like it and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!